Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 16 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we jump into the two games today, the first one being an okay match away at Leicester, but the second one being one of the biggest matches we are going to play this season. We have Chelsea FC in the final of the Capital One Cup, and if we beat Chelsea today, we will have won our first lot of silverware. That means we will have the Capital One Cup under our belt. We are still fighting for the FA Cup, and even more than that, we are fighting for Champions League football. So before we get into the action today, guys, I want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. And if you do enjoy today's video, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Drop your comments down below if you're new around here. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Right now, guys, I want to take the next 2 or 3 minutes to talk to you about some of the horrible natural disasters and some of the horrible terrorist attacks that have been happening around the world. I'm sure many of you will have seen them on the news, in newspapers, on social media. I could not believe it. Last night I was sitting there and I was reading and watching the news. It is absolutely horrific what some people are going through. It is absolutely, I just can't even begin to understand how some of these people feel. The reason it affects me so much is because obviously I live in Liverpool and I live in a house, and Liverpool is my safe place. This is my home. I feel safe in Liverpool. And to have that taken away from me, I do not understand how some people feel. All these people in Paris, people in Japan, people all around the world, all these natural disasters and terrorist attacks that are going on, their home is not safe anymore. And I do not understand for 1 minute how that must feel. And the worst thing of all is, I'm going to put my hands up, and I'm sure many of you can, I worry about silly little things that don't even matter in life. I worry about, I'm going to be late for work today. I'm not going to be able to get this episode up tonight. Silly things that don't even matter, guys. And when things like this happen, it really makes you reevaluate your life. If you just think about the last 7 days, things that you've worried about, silly little petty things. But guys, I'm not saying you shouldn't worry, because obviously we all worry, but it really makes you think and open your eyes when things like this are happening. Innocent people lost their lives last night. Innocent people. There was bombings, there was shootings, people were held as hostages. It is absolutely disgusting. And like when you look at Japan last night were hit, I believe, with a 7.0 Richter scale earthquake. And not only were many innocent people killed because of that, there's now been a warning, an alert sent out that they could possibly get hit with a tsunami. So not only if they had one natural disaster kill many people and probably destroy a lot of homes, a lot of businesses, they are now going to be hit with something just as bad. And I cannot believe for 1 minute how they must feel. I can't, guys. I am absolutely speechless. I really don't even know what to say. But the reason I wanted to mention this today is because I want everyone to think about how they must feel. We all worry about silly little things in life, and we don't take a minute to really think about what's going on in the rest of the world. And I come on to say that things like this are happening every single day, but they're not always brought to our attention. But when big things like this happen, it just goes to show how scary the world can be, how cruel this earth can be, and why these people are doing it. Nobody has really got to the bottom of it at the moment. But what I want to do, guys, is I can say right now, I am not normally a religious person. I don't really pray, I can admit that. And I'm sure some of you will pray, I'm sure some of you won't. But I just want you right now, and I'm going to do this, guys. I'm going to have a minute silence, and I want all of you that are watching this video now to be silent for a whole minute. Just bow your head, close your eyes, and just think about what these people are going through. Think about how lucky you are to have a roof over your head. Think about how lucky you are to have your family around you, to feel safe inside the bricks of your house. But there is people out there now that are not safe. They are barricading their doors with all sorts of people cannot get in. Just think for just 1 minute how horrific that must be. Imagine how scared the children are in France, how scared the children are in Japan, how scared children are all over the world that are being brought into this horrible environment. It is not nice at all, guys. So I just want to take a minute, and I hope you can all stay silent, close your eyes, bow your head, and just think about other people just for that minute, and just give all your thoughts to them, because this is really not a nice time, guys, to be thinking about other things. I'm thinking about doing a video now, but I'm not even thinking about it. I'm doing it because it's a hobby for me, guys, and unfortunately, the world does still turn and things still do happen. People have to go to work, people have to make a living, but for just 1 minute, just think about what these people are going through. Right, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that did just stay silent for that minute. I know many people have said, tweeting out with the hashtag pray for Paris and all this, it doesn't really mean much. Guys, unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. Us as people, you guys watching my videos now, doesn't matter how old you are, there's nothing we can physically do. None of us are in the government, none of us are in the army or anything like that. There is physically nothing we can do, but one thing we can do is just to take that minute to just let people know that we are thinking about them, and we are helpless, unfortunately, guys. And these horrible people around the world, they're doing this because they think that we're weak, but what they need to understand is as humanity, we come together and we love people and we stay strong, and we will beat this. These people will not win as much as they think they will. They won't. So I appreciate everyone that took that minute to just think about how other people are feeling. Many of us don't. And I can say to be completely honest, some days I don't think about other people. I think about just concentrating on work and my family and stuff like that. We don't really stop to think about other people that are having a horrible life around the world. And the last 24 hours has shown that how cruel this world really can be. So I appreciate that everyone that did just nod their head, close their eyes, and just take a minute to just think about other people for once. But we're going to jump into today's episode, guys. I'm sorry that it might not be as much energetic as usual. This has really knocked me. It gives me goosebumps to think that your home would not be a safe place. I mean, I'm sure you can all probably think about how horrible that must feel. To not even be able to walk down the street without being scared and worried that something's going to happen. That must be absolutely horrific. But we're going to jump into this Leicester game, guys, and this is the team I've gone for. I've gone for Benteke and Correa up top. I've got Coutinho at central attack and mid, Tielemans, Chan and Bazaar at central midfield, Gomez, Sacco, Skrtel and Flanagan at the back, and Mignolet in goal. I have had to make a couple of changes simply because of energy, guys. But we're going to jump into this first game and hopefully get the 3 points and start climbing up the BPL table. And then, of course, our second match is against Chelsea in the final of the Capital One Cup, which would be awesome if we could win that. But let's dive into this match at the King Power Stadium and hopefully come away with the 3 points. And here we go, guys. We have travelled to the King Power Stadium to hopefully bring 3 points away from Leicester. We did draw our last match, which was unfortunate, but we also managed to beat Spurs and get through to the round 8 of the FA Cup. But let's get into this first 45-minute period and hopefully we can get the lead on Leicester. Go on, Chan, win. Oh, referee, thank you. Now, we're a little bit closer this time, guys. I'm thinking I might go for the shot with Tielemans. 27 yards out. Can we maybe whip this in? Come on, Tielemans, over the wall. Nice ball over. Oh, what a goal. What a beautiful goal from Tielemans. Once again, he is scoring a fabulous free kick. And do you know what, guys? After seeing all this on the news, it really knocked me. So I'm going to apologise that there's not much energy in it. This has really shook me, guys. It really has. If you think about what's going on, this has probably shook you guys too. And I don't want to worry you or anything like that, guys, but there is some horrible things going on in the world. So I'm sorry there's no energy. Chan lays it off for Coutinho. Oh, Coutinho does well to get it. Nice ball out for Gomez. Let's go, Benteke. Beautiful ball up the line for Benteke, and the keeper's come out and taken it. Schmeichel had to there, really. Benteke was through. Lay it straight off. Oh, that is not a good ball. That is a shocking ball. And they are through on goal here. Come on, close down Vardy, the man who's in form. And he puts it wide. Oh no, they're through again. They're coming through again, lads. Get the block in. No! What a save, Mignolet. Come on, Correa, let's go. Correa's passed. Let's go, Correa. Come on, keep the pace going. Nicely done. We're going to have Benteke back post. Nice ball in now. Comes in for Benteke back post, who gets his head to it. And it is straight into Schmeichel's hands. Good run by Correa, though. Beautiful run indeed. Win that. Come on, Gomez. And there we go. Referee blows for half time, guys. There has not been too many highlights, and I'm sorry there's not much energy. As I said, this has really knocked me, guys, and I actually feel sick to my stomach that, innocent people have lost their lives. It's not even... I don't even want to think about it, but unfortunately, that's all you're seeing in the papers and newspapers at the moment. So we're going to get into this second half, and after Youri Tielemans scoring a beautiful free kick and putting us 1-0 up, I'm hopeful that we can go on and get the 3 points in this game. Come on, Youri Tielemans, go on, lay it off. Tielemans takes a touch, lays it straight off. Go on, lay that straight up the line for Benteke. I'm hoping he's onside. Come on, Benteke. Come on, Benteke. Cut back nicely done and hit that. Go on, win it. Oh, go on. And that puts us 2-0 up. That was a bit of a scrape and a bit of a dodgy movement there in the Leicester box. It really was. We had a shot from Benteke, cuts back, huge save by Schmeichel. Coutinho then takes a shot, comes off Schmeichel and falls back to Benteke, who puts us 2-0 up in this game against Leicester City. And with us going 2-0 up, I'm going to make a couple of substitutions. Benteke is very tired, so I'm going to take him off and bring Daniel Sturridge on. I'm also going to bring Roberto Firmino on for Coutinho. And I think my last movement is going to be... Tielemans is very tight, so I'm going to take Tielemans off for Henderson, and hopefully we can hold out this 2-0 win. He's got 2 players back post, ball comes in for Sturridge. Unlucky. Win that. Nicely done. Roberto Firmino on his left foot. Huge strike. Daniel Sturridge is down. If he was up, we possibly could have got a 3rd goal then, but he did go down after trying to win the ball with a header. Come on, close him down. Nicely done. Here's Bizarre onto his right foot, and he gets the shot off, but it is miles wide. And we've been given 4 minutes injury time added on at the end of the game, guys. And surely we are going to keep a clean sheet and beat Leicester 2-0. Surely. Nicely defended. Lay it off. Lay it straight off. And there we go, guys. Referee blows for full time at the King Power Stadium. We have managed to win 2-0. Kept another clean sheet. We are still the best defence in the league. And as you can see from the stats, the Liverpool lads played absolutely amazing. 10 shots, 7 on target. Very impressive how they played. Many highlights in that game. I'm sure that you guys will have just witnessed. But we are now going to have to jump into the most important game of today's episode. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Right, and here we go, guys. Sunday, the 28th of February. Liverpool FC versus Chelsea FC. The red team versus the blue team in the final of the Capital One Cup. And I've put out pretty much the strongest squad I possibly can. I've gone for Benteke and Sturridge up top. Coutinho at central attack and mid. Tielemans, Henderson and Firmino at central midfield. Gomez, Sacco, Skrtel and Zuma at the back. Of course, Zuma is coming to face his former club. And Mignolet in goal. And guys, by the end of this episode, we're either going home with no silverware or we are going to be crowned Capital One Cup winners, which is going to be absolutely insane. So let's get into this game at Wembley Stadium. Chelsea versus Liverpool. We know exactly what's going to happen, guys. This game is always going to be a huge clash between the players on the field and the fans. And here we go, guys. Wembley Stadium. I cannot believe it. The fact that I've got to bring you guys, the assistant managers and the fans, to this phenomenal stadium, which is Wembley Stadium. And this is a huge trophy that we could possibly be crowned winners of today. This is going to be absolutely insane. But we know the likes of Costa, Hazard, Fabregas, we are going to have a lot of challenges today, guys. But hopefully we can do something in this first 45-minute period. Go on, lay it straight off. Nicely done. Here's Sturridge. Go on, Zuma, I'm watching you. Beautiful ball for Zuma. Can we pick Benteke out in the middle? Ball comes in for Coutinho. Oh, and Coutinho's running up the air. I cannot believe this. I could not believe this for 1 minute. Oh my word.
Just touched in.
I did not think we would get a start like that. Beautiful ball in from Zuma. Coutinho rises above the Chelsea defender, which he should not be doing. Look at the size of him. And he heads it past Courtois onto the post and into the back of the net. And to beat Courtois is already hard enough. But the fact Coutinho jumped higher than the defender. Oh, my heart is racing. We're 1-0 up against Chelsea after just 6 minutes. And Coutinho bags his second goal in this tournament. I could not ask for a better start from the lads on the field. Well done, lads. Absolutely insane. Come on, close him down, close him down. This is not great. This is not great at all. Here's Costa on the ball. Come on, let's get a foot in, lads. No! Oh, and Costa's hit the post. Costa is hit the post, lads, and that was dangerous. Get it out. Nicely done. It goes for a Liverpool throw-in. Straight up for Sturridge. Plays the ball in. Nicely done. Here's Coutinho. Lays it off for Sturridge, and Sturridge could be through here. Come on, Sturridge. Let's go, Sturridge. Cut it back. Take a touch in, and onto your left foot. Come on, Benteke. Oh, I don't believe it. That was a chance then. Win that. And they've won the ball back. Come on, close them down. Good block. Win that. Win it. No. No, 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 no. And they're through. They're through. Only hit the crossbar. That's the post on the crossbar. Win that. No. And Mignolet gathers that. Nicely done. Here's Hazard. And there we go, guys. Referee blows for half-time at Wembley Stadium. And I cannot believe we are 1-0 up. I think realistically it deserves to be a draw at the moment. I really do. Oh, and Firmino and Eden Hazard locking hands there, saying well done to one another, which I'm happy to see. Look at the stats. Probably very even, guys. We've had a bit more shot accuracy. Possession, they've had a little bit more. But both teams have only had one shot on target. But our one shot managed to get us that one goal from Philippe Coutinho, which I'm very happy with. I'm going to jump into the second half and hopefully we can have a bit of a stronger second half. That's what I'd like to see. The lads playing the ball a little bit more. Preferably maybe getting a few more attacks on goal. But apart from that, we have played very well so far. Here we go. Come on, Sacco. Play that ball in the middle. Here's Henderson and it's intercepted, and that is not a great tackle at all. And they're on the break here. They're on the break. This is not great. And that is a waste. Was that Fabregas? It was indeed. That was a waste. That was a big chance by them. Let's kick this out and try and get Benteke on the end of it. And Firmino is broke here. Play it up for Sturridge. Let's go, Sturridge. You've got the pace. Come on, Sturridge. Take the shot. Bang it. And it is straight into Courtois' hands. That is shocking. Maybe I should have played a square ball with Benteke and tried to get him on the end of it. Play for Coutinho. This is a beautiful ball through for Coutinho. Surely he's going to outrun the defence. Surely. Come on, Coutinho. Do him. Nice little ball in now. Nice little ball in. Comes in for Benteke. And Courtois makes a huge save. I was going to say Coutinho, then I'm lost for words, guys. Benteke manages to get it, but Courtois was all over it. I'm going to play this to the edge of the box. I believe this is Firmino. It is. Take a touch, Firmino. And bang that with your right foot. And it is not a bad shot. Slightly wide, slightly high. Yes, Zuma. Get a good ball in now. Comes in for Sturridge. No. And Courtois makes a huge save. That was a beautiful ball in. And yes. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it.
Final whistle's gone. They have won. The English.
We have won the Capital One Cup, guys. We've done it. And it's Coutinho, the smallest man on the pitch, to climb above the Chelsea defence and score a header of all chances. And as you can see from the Liverpool lads, they are made up to be winning this. I'm not sure if the stats are going to say we should have won, but as the commentators saying there, we deserve to win. And that is what matters. As you can see, some of the Chelsea players are lying on the floor. They must be very upset to come this far. But guys, we won. We have won. And Martin Skrtel is going to be the man to lift the cup. I don't know why Skrtel's captain and not Henderson, but Skrtel over this tournament has fully deserved to lift this cup, because he has been absolutely extraordinary at the back. And this is it, guys. We won. We actually won. Here we go. Oh! And Liverpool FC are crowned champions of the Capital One Cup in the first season, with me as the manager, you as the assistant managers, them guys as the starting 11, and that is why we deserve to win this cup, guys. Absolutely insane. And you can see the energy through the Liverpool players. They are over the moon to be winning this cup, and I cannot believe it. We win 1-0, and to be honest, we had the same amount of shots. We had 2 more shots than them on target, and I would say that we fully deserve to win that. And there we go, guys. We have won the Capital One Cup. I want to say a huge big thank you to you guys, the assistant managers, for coming on this journey with us. And now we've been rewarded with the Capital One Cup. I want to say a huge big thank you to the fans that have travelled to Wembley Stadium. And I cannot believe it. And an even bigger thank you to the players who turned up on the day. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much indeed. We have won our first cup of the season, and we have been granted 200,000 extra additional transfer budget. I'm sure we will get some extra prize money for winning that. But all that aside, the most important thing to me, guys, is you go and watch the first 5, 6, 7 minutes of this video. That is more important than winning a cup. Yes, I'm going to carry on doing daily content, but what's more important is you go and listen and you just have a minute's silence, guys, because there is a lot more going on around the world than me winning a cup on a video game. As much as I enjoyed it and as much as the energy is flowing through me, guys, there is sometimes more important things that you have to think about. But nevertheless, thank you so much for everyone that did watch the whole video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone that did have a minute's silence. I appreciate that as well. And if you have enjoyed today's video, guys, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And pray for those who need it, guys. I have been MassiveBrad. Peace out.